Good day, everyone. Before I going to proceed to my presentation, I want to introduce myself first. I am John A. Vidalio, a criminology student of Cavite State University, one of the Siglang class, and I am from BSC 1-6. I am hoping and praying to be a well-disciplined public servant someday. And I believe in a saying that pagkaya ng iba, kaya mo rin. And for today's, I'm going to discuss the different biopsychosocial model of crime causation, what is moral insanity, and what is the circumstances behind criminal responsibility here in the Philippines. So first is the biopsychosocial model of crime causation. The biopsychosocial model views health and illness behavior as product of biological characteristics such as genes, behavioral factors such as lifestyle, stress, and health beliefs, and social conditions such as cultural influences, family relationship, and social support. So first one is, what is illness? Illness is a disease or period of sickness affecting body or mind. So here in biopsychosocial model of crime causation, we are talking about how people thinks and how people run their mind. The biopsychosocial model of crime causation is divided into three classifications: the biological, psychological, and sociological. So first one is the biological. Biological are based on the beliefs that criminals are psychologically different from non-criminals and that structure determines function. So what it is? In this classification, a person is committed a crime, considerate their genes and generally related by their bloods. Or in short word is namamana. For example, Mario is convicted by a crime of murder. Mario is biological father of Dante. When Dante started to grow up, he became a member of a gang and committed a crime of rape with homicide. In this classification was not far to one classification of criminals by Mr. Cesar Lombroso, which is the born criminals. Believe that being criminal is inherited or related by their blood and their genes. Or in short word is namamana or napapasa. The next one is the psychological theories of crime say that criminal behavior is a result of individual differences in thinking process. So in this theory, we are talking about how our mind is different in thinking process. In this theory, believes that people commit a crime because of their thinkings and ideas, affecting or arising in the mind related to mental and emotional state of a person. The second one is the psychological. Psychological theories of crime say that criminal behavior is a result of individual difference in thinking process. So, in this theory, we are focused in beliefs that people commit crime because of their thinking and ideas of what is run by their mind. Affecting mind relate to mental and emotional state of a person. For example, I give some scenario for us to be able to understand. Nena see the iPhone 13 of her friend Donna every day. Deeply he want it so much. That's why he thinks and plan to rub it to her friend. And she make a strategy to get a phone. By the power of mind, people commit crime in different way with different intentions. The third one is sociological. Sociological explore relationship among groups and institutions and envision crime as the result of social processes, as the nature consequence of aspect of social structure, or as the result of economic and class struggle. In this theory, we are focuses on how a person is healthy when it comes to sociologically. Cultural influence or yung family relationships and social support. One of the best example here is Mario was convicted of a crime of murder because he is lack of social guidance of his parent. Her mother is an overseas Filipino worker. And he is came up from a broken family. Considering his situation, lack of moral support, lack of guidance of their mother, he is not a well-disciplined person, so he was able to commit a crime. One of example is Larry was a member of a gang. Because of the norms and activities of a gang, he always in trouble and commit physical injuries. Sociological focus in your surroundings and going to react to it. When we say biological, we need to know that it is the characteristic of a persons or individuals. Second one is the sociological. Sociological is about surroundings, environment, and society. And when we say psychological, it is about human brain and mental disorder, stress, or abuse. So we are moved on to the biopsychosocial crime causation. And now we are focused on what is moral insanity. Moral insanity referred to a type of mental disorder consisting of abnormal emotions and behaviors in the apparent absence of intellectual impairments, delusion, or hallucination. In short word, this is the people who are insane or may mga problema sa pag-iisip. So we are focuses on how people is being insane. So now we are defined what is delusion and hallucination. Delusion is typically symptoms of mental disorder or yung mga problema sa pag-iisip. This moral insanity is not far off one of classification of criminals by Mr. Cesar Lombrosa, the father of modern criminology, which is the insane criminals. Insane criminals is classified due to the abnormalities and psychological orders or by the problem of their mind and how they're different in thinking process. So why people are committed the crime because of their mental disorder. Moral insanity is the person who we are called may problema sa pag-iisip. So now we are going to tackle what is criminal responsibility. Criminal responsibility is the term criminal refers to a person's ability to understand his or her conduct at the time a crime is committed. In other words, what a person is thinking when he commits a crime or what a result is anticipated or expected when a crime is committed. We as a people, we need to know what are criminal responsibility when it comes to our acts in everyday life. This criminal responsibility is not far on one of our topic last semester is the emancipation. Emancipation is defined as the freedom from parental authority of reaching the age of 18. Under RA 9344, the minimum age of criminal liability is 15 years old. This means that those within the age of 15 to 18 years old may be detained in youth center and go through rehabilitation program, while those under 15 years old are exempted from criminal liability but must undergo intervention. So here, criminal responsibility, we need to know what is the sanction of our acts. So we need to be careful on how we act every day, especially when we committed a crime. I hope you understand a lot about biopsychosocial theories of crime causation, what is moral insanity, and what is criminal responsibility. So always keep safe and stay hydrated, and don't forget to pray and be good as always.